hey you guys, with a brand.
He's an intense
new
one,
live
isn't he,
stream
Mel?
Today we
Who's
are
intense?
playing
The newly minted
LA
detective here,
Noire.
Cole Phelps. Hi,
It
Phelps.
is
I'll be keeping
a
an eye on you.
detective game.
I could spend a little time basking in
I'll
reflected
read
glory.
the description
Make a
to you
change
guys.
for busting hookers and
It's on
dope
PS3
fiends.
and PS4, so if you guys want to buy it, it's on sale for
Roy
$20.
Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star.
Yeah.
And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
So it's a neo-noir
me, kid.
detective action
You'll find
adventure video game developed by Team Body and published by Rockstar
Now some
Games.
housekeeping. Warm Central Division, welcome for Detective
Came
Cole
in
Phelps.
2011.
Some of you guys may know
Won the Games
Phelps.
Award
He's the cop
for
who broke the
original
jewelry
sport.
store murder.
I mean, it's
Stand up and
just,
take a bow, Phelps.
it's good.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys? Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Two peanuts are walking
They really
down the
pushed
street.
you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in
For
5
your song
minutes.
and dance right now.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and Signo Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
All units of
So,
459
tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
Identify.
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. I went to college at Stanford, did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home, did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
You finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
Yo, what's up
I
to the
kept the
one
streets
news
of LA
stream? How
safe
you
for
guys
the
doing today?
Yeah.
Welcome to the
I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during...
Alright.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. You don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car. Probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here?
Thank you, Queen Bee, for the share.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday? Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood. Brand name might give us something to go on.
Hey, Flatfoot, you're looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
Don't think this is any use to us.
"32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?" Happier times, I guess. Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it. Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer.
Let's go.
More
I got that right. Let's
you
go.
have to, I guess.
4 out of 4, baby.
I can't really
4
spend
out
no
of
more
4.
time over this.
Let's go.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps.
Hey, it's alright,
We're done
Nate
here. We'll head
Wilkie.
over
It's
there.
alright, bro. It's alright, man. Oh, man. This was a little stressful. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Going to the Black Resonance to see if Adrian
620
Black's
Bunker Hill
wife-
Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill. A couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
We play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
Any in the vicinity, see the man at 211 just occurred. 3rd Neal Street. Stand by for further unit to handle code 3.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Obviously, someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there, Phelps. Doesn't add up.
You read about... Can we try to get there in one piece?
You read about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and...
He's on a rail crossing.
Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific Freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, Phelps. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Free lesson, Phelps. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition, Bukowski.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there. Goddamn maniac!
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
He might have
Check the place
murdered
out.
somebody, dude,
Come
to
on.
be honest.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
It's kind of sus. Not gonna lie, it's kind of sus.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
No use leaving the thing half finished. So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home. I wonder if someone in the house bought this unit knowing how they would use the parts. Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house. This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match. To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
What was the purpose of Adrian's trip to Seattle, Mrs. Black?
He was meeting with some distributors. Adrian said that it was important to make contact interstate if he was going to grow his business.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, Kavanaugh's bar it is. Holy shit. That's all we had to do?
You're behind the wheel.
Do we know where we're going?
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
Kavanaugh's bar. Ooh, shit. I mean, I didn't do too bad with Mrs. Black. I mean, I got 5 out of 6 questions correct, so we're not doing too bad. I'm just trying to get used to being a detective. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know you.
No, you don't.
You looking for someone?
God damn it all! I asked them
You
to
know
hold
Frank
the mail.
Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
J.W.
Frank
Robinson
Morgan?
are having a sale.
Who's asking?
Don't you know?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it! Or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think
that's how we do it.
Thanks for your help,
That's
Morgan.
how we do it.
We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him,
Uh-huh.
let him go. It's up
You're
to you,
very
Phelps.
sus.
No way I'm writing this idiot up.
I love these waitresses. Everyone's a doll.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. Huh. The type is clever. Hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln and the PD freight depot is not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL.
You're a goddamn menace!
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
Open your eyes!
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black.
You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from L.A. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
Do it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
I like this game so much, it's totally worth the
Mr. Black,
fucking 12,
get back
20
here
bucks.
right now.
If you like this shit.
Stop right there,
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Oh, shit.
That turned out to be
conspiracy,
quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you can go a long way in this department.
Alright, I'll be back though. Alright, I'm back.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs, says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going. Better go earn our pathetic wages. Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
You look like you were a big pain in the neck. Now
That's it.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world. You hear about Adrian? The fraud in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Not sure this means much. Doesn't tell me anything.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
No good to me.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Tire cast is inconclusive.
Empty.
They must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value. Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I. Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
I think we've wrung this place dry. Let's find a game well.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Messages for me, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks, ma'am. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
I say we bust in there and find the cop.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Dewey Brothers. You think someone from the garage could have been involved in the theft?
It would not surprise me in the least.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
Had you met the kid before?
I have seen him when the car was previously serviced, but he was not impertinent enough to address me on that occasion.
I'll be talking to the gangster squad about you, Valdez. They're gonna love your diary.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages. We've got a scene, a dumped car, and a witness. Let's get there.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
Has that just been paid? Mister? Or are you just cracked?
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You were on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world. You hear about it?
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
What's up,
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there
Sorry
was on
if we
station
made
before I
you
got
lose
here.
like composure
We'll talk
last
with him in
night.
a moment.
Or lose
Give us some
full.
time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old
Again, I
son
don't
of a
even
bitch
know what
anyway.
you're talking about.
Talking about like last night with the heist and stuff.
I don't remember that.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
Are you gonna do Bogdan when you're done? Or when you
Yeah,
get a chance?
when I'm done with my stream and
Stealing
done
the
with
wheels
this
is for
mission.
amateurs. The car ring would have stripped it at
My
a warehouse.
mission's gonna end like soon, because it's an easy one. I already looked at the wheel. I'm trying to look at the fucking... Trying to look at the fucked up...
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy. They must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
I don't know if you talked to the guy on the porch, but he has something.
Oh yeah, I've talked to the guy on the porch before restarting, because I got one of 3 questions correct, so I'm trying to have a good record, you know? That's it.
Empty.
Because I don't want to be known as that one guy who fucks up majorly. I mean, I'll do like a new walkthrough where I just fuck up completely.
I don't know if you know about this, but they have like that little point system where they'll just give you the right answer for free.
Oh yeah, like the hints.
I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, it's gotta be like...
Combination wrench. Must have used it to
Oh
remove
man,
the
it
wheel
was
lugs.
so funny last night. I was dying. Lynx was Laugh was like the jokester.
I wish I was there, fuck, but I was AFK resting my eye because my eye was so bloodshot.
He was like,
What
oh,
exactly
let's go to
happened here,
Burger
Mr.
King and GTA.
Last
And
night,
the cops
I was
were
looking
after
out of
us,
my
and I
window.
was like, what,
I like to
$2,
keep an eye on what's going on.
$2.50 for
I can
a
understand
burger?
that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows.
And he was like, does
always
anybody
asking
got
for
any
their ball
change?
back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, I'll call the cops. So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near.
Like his Kaji, I'm dead. Back up.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there.
Yeah, I
The
looked
car
up a
was old,
walkthrough
but
last
it looked
night, and
brand
I
new.
figured out how to...
Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working
Why do
on
I
the
hear
tires.
skirting in the
That's
background?
all that
Like,
was took.
are we gonna have a fucking shootout?
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? You want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook
Yo,
in the
what's up,
glove
Yeah.
compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
You have to...
Thank you for
It's
your
hard
help,
to
Mr.
explain,
Jacobs.
but you have
You
to
can speak
go
to
to the
Officer Thibault about signing a formal
corridor underneath
When you get
the
the
room,
car out of the
and then
way,
you have
if
and
you
then
could
go
come
back to
back
the
and do
stairs in like
something
3 to
about
5
those
seconds,
kids.
and then it should be fixed.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
No, not yet. It should work, because everyone said it worked on the comments.
Phelps, 1247.
Yeah, it was glitching out.
How could I help, Detective?
Yeah. I don't think it's
Did you run the
Rockstar,
name
though. I
Dewey
think
Brothers?
it's just
Possibly
modders
a
in the
dealership
game.
or car mechanics workshop.
One moment.
Yeah, it's just modders. They like fucking
Dewey
with
Brothers
missions.
Packard dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thank you.
Alright.
The
Face is just here.
Batman. What? He was just, bruh.
He was just here, and then he left.
I was just about to join, and he left.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
So he was just here?
Yeah, he was just here, but he said he would be right back and talk to you guys later. That's it.
Shit!
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
Are you in a
That's
session?
me, William Dewey, proprietor at your service.
Jolly, yes.
We're investigating the
Jolly.
theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine
I'm gonna
embassy.
put online so you can send me an
Are you
invite.
missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective.
All right,
but
go
I know
ahead.
how we can find out. Follow me.
Hold on, wait. Since I'm here, I want you guys to see what my friends are wearing. Hold on.
We keep all our tools in here.
There you go. I'll just appear back offline.
Mind if we look around?
Because the last
Be
time I
my
was in my
guest.
room, I was what you
You
call
sure
it?
you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars.
Last
for
time I was
guys in your
online in my
wage
room,
bracket.
I got
Why don't you give us some alone
I got
time,
signed
Dewey?
out.
Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
So it's been a while since I played in my room.
That's not right. Wrong size. No.
Mm-hmm.
One left.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Give it time, Jolly. I accepted your invite. It's loading time might
If you
take a
don't
little
mind,
bit.
we have a few
to,
questions.
You know.
Okay.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know.
To load in.
Sure as hell isn't here.
So unfortunately, that's how it works.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
So that's it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
Okay, I'm
We'll be keeping
here.
an eye on you, Dewey. And spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
Hey, Jolly, I'm here.
We really ought to take more time over
I'm
the
in your
Packard,
lobby.
Phelps. Let's head back to the empty
So
lot.
what do you need help with?
I don't need help at all.
Like, is there a heist that you want to do?
Mm-mm.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
Oh, forgot about that.
Like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkie using color, and look what we have now.
Hey, I also send you a CEO invitation, Jolly.
Alright, hold on.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
That's
What the hell is this guy doing?
Yet.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No.
Brandon?
What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Miss Rodriguez.
What's
We need to take a look
up?
around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds.
Are you in our session yet, Brendan?
No, I'm playing Noire. I'm trying to finish this mission.
So how far along are you?
Okay, cool.
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right.
Souvenirs are a
how's
dumb
it gonna be
move.
when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up. You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
You got your
But
presser?
Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing
Oh,
wrong.
I got it.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend
I
tried to
got
make
it.
a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Hold on, Jolly. Sorry. I gotta be somewhere in 10 minutes, okay? I'm sorry, I just...
Enough.
I have lost stuff to
There are
do, I'm
signs
sorry.
all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry.
He said 10 minutes.
He went out to his shed and put
Okay,
some
then.
things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Maybe check out back, too. This punk has something stashed somewhere, I know it.
Junk. I doubt it.
Oh, you ended it? Brandon?
Hmm?
Oh, never mind. Because it was
Nothing
lagging for a
significant.
second. That you ended the live stream.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Hey, keep it down, would you? My little girl just got to sleep.
Dude, I gotta call the freaking roach people.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, did you see any more? Have you? Have you?
A little bit.
How many?
How many? It's hard to tell sometimes.
Oh, because you only see one, but
Yeah.
you know it could be the same one, but
Yeah.
it could be different ones.
Yeah.
Dude, because fucking I go in the kitchen, and I just randomly, you know, I'm at the fucking coffee pot pouring my
Yeah.
coffee, and then I look in the fucking tea pan.
Yeah.
Biggest motherfucker in the world up in there. I was like, you bitch. So then what do? I grab fucking a bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I put it over the top of the fucking pan, you know, what inside the pan.
Yeah.
Caught it. So then I fucking start running the water in the sink. This fool was floating to the top of the pan from under the bowl.
Yeah.
And fucking was doing this swimming whole fucking dance. I was like, you know what? This bitch is gonna fucking try to get out. So I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I turned on the water full blast, and that motherfucker went down the drain. I turned on the garbage disposal and let it run for like 5 minutes to chop that bitch up.
Damn. Fuck.
Dude, so bad. Love you.
Love you, Mom. Oh, damn. Damn.
Here he is, apartment 3.
Ooh, I just realized something.
Hmm.
The traffic lights don't have cameras.
Damn.
I just realized that right now. What? Hold on, what? Hold on, I gotta save this. Hold on, quick. Brandon.
Hmm.
Something...
Incidental.
Someone's in my game or something, because I just died for no reason. Alright, so I'm standing outside of Los Santos Customs, right? And I'm go to my arena workshop. I was trying to mark it, and then I died for no reason. That was weird. That was so weird. Thank God I clipped that.
Gabriel promised me. He promised me he would look after our
Oh my
baby.
God, that was so weird.
He's a good man. You have to believe me.
Fucking bitch scratched up my car. I don't even care.
Diplomatic license plates.
Damn.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Now I'm hearing a homing launcher lock on him. What? Bro, something's happening. This session is cursed or something.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the
just
assortment
trying
of
to
parts, and
follow
we
the
can make
rules.
Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these
And
car
I'm in a
parts.
friends only session. No one should have killed me.
Then tell us where he is! If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe.
Focus on
There is a
Karen.
spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line. That sounds like a straight race to me. It's gotten out of hand this lap.
I mean, traffic.
No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles. We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the mother. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Burning merchant. Lamborghini.
All units in the vicinity, citizen reports at 415 at the corner of Manning and Santa Fe. Suspect vehicles engaged in illegal street racing. Units to handle code 3 identified.
What is going on?
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
You lousy bastard! Stay on Delgado. He's getting away. You're gonna lose him.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's a man? I should have burned his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Damn, I need to upgrade this thing.
You have any plans for Weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm
Your
meeting them at
mic
the
is
station
muted,
at 6.
Benson.
Good for you, Jack. Are they
Oh
cute?
shit, my
My
bad.
sisters, Hank.
Final inspection before Liberty.
No, I didn't hear you. What?
Mike's muted.
My mic's been muted this whole time?
Not this whole time. It was like ever since. I don't know.
But I hope you guys did enjoy this live stream. If you guys did, drop a like on it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody. All right, let's see.